Ishtar, 1968 AD, West Berlin, Germany, Earth. Time is a mysterious, ever-present thing. When I was younger, I always thought it was a never-ending, continuously flowing, one-directional force that originated somewhere unknown and stretched as far as life itself existed. Life is measured by time, and time cannot exist without life. Now that I'm older, I realize even though time existed, even though life existed, it meant nothing if it wasn't spent with the people you came to love and wanted to protect from slipping away through the strands of realities, because the reality that owns your heart and soul is suddenly more important than any other place in time.
We were lucky. No animals were harmed during the landing procedure.
Lasseter, my onboard navigator, announced. Thank you for that useless piece of information. I would be more worried if humans saw us. Who cares if we kill a chicken or two? I said. We traveled to West Berlin in 1968 to find Andre, so I could give him my mating bite, so he could bite and mate with Andre in the future. I was aiming to hit 2 birds with 1 stone, to give Brad McCormick his 2 wishes. First, that Wandre and Andrew never got killed in South Africa during a rescue mission to save Kian and Ivan and McCormick's 2 sons from the clutches of Erin's Brawl family. Second, that Phoenix was stocked with whiskey for a very long time. I figured I would save Andrew and guide him to mate with Wandre. Both would receive the healing abilities and longevity of the Anunnaki royal family members. Then I would compel him to store crates of the yellow-brown stuff Brad and the men of Phoenix loved so much, inside the same mine shaft where they could find the stash while retrieving their children. Peter opened the door and jumped out, not waiting for the stairs to extend so he could exit like royalty did. He was my wayward mate, so I followed his example and landed with a loud thud in the mud next to him. From the way he had lived in that pristine fishbowl, I would have thought mud and shit would irk him, but it seems he cared 2 tits about getting his shoes dirty. You never said what Roger was, I chuckled.
Huh? Oh, Julius Roger?
Yes. What was it?
It is an ugly tarantula. I shiver just thinking about it.
What's that?
It's a large hairy spider. The thing is still a baby, but it can grow so big it can catch small frogs, even birds.
Peter bird, and I smiled even if I worried inwardly. This is the one point in time I can't fuck up. No, we must get this right, or we will create so many varieties of our realities down the timeline that we may never be able to return to our home, to Phoenix, where the friends we have would still be the friends we left behind a few minutes ago. Peter's head snapped up at my grunting as I channeled my frustrated thoughts and kicked the innocent small rocks to feel better. He dressed himself in what he called his street clothes, with a long black jacket, and looked sexier than ever next to me. Our boots thumped on the gravel road down the small hill where we had parked and hidden the time machine.
Stop grunting like you have a mortal wound or something. What's wrong? Do you have a toothache?
No, I'm worried about fucking this up. Turning Andre is a momentous anchor point in time. He is the catalyst, and I realize we only have 1 chance to do this right. Peter stopped walking to face me. He pointed a finger right at my chest, poking it.
All I remember is Andre arriving home, cum dripping from his face and bewildered. Then you appeared in our living room, telling us you were from our futures. The next moment, you were fucking my best friend while I sat with my older self, receiving head, as you felicitated him for having a tight ass. You will get this right. I am not coming back again.
Peter glared at me. I resisted showing my amusement. Fates, he was feisty. The more time I spent with him, the more I feared losing him.